Yeah, I fixed everything. I'm so good at this.
Thank you, Kelly.
Everything's going swell.
Every time it explodes on the fly, Kelly is right on it. And yeah, it's really good to have awesome tech people like Kelly.
I'm glad it happened before we started playing.
Is Rose frozen again?
Yes.
God dang it, Rose.
We just fixed it.
No. It'll just be the picture of Rose from now on. It'll be a visual representation of Rose.
I know you said that you were in a new room. Maybe you should go to the... Is there a way to maneuver yourself to be back where you normally are when you stream?
Can you put your laptop on your router? Use your router as a desk.
Yeah, they're gone. She's gone.
Yeah, she's gone. Alrighty.
This is fab.
I got an idea. We're going to go to speaker view for the time being while you give the recap. And that'll make it perfect.
Rose is back.
Oh my gosh.
I freaking... Hi.
So much drama.
I don't know what's going on.
Neither do I.
I'm the storyteller and I don't know what's going on. So imagine how I feel. And next up would be Kelly.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not letting you drink.
So I'm playing Carla Bell. She is a glasswalker. She's very rich. She's on a lot of boards so that she can not only help preserve Stanley Park and the surrounding cairns, but also throw around her wealth so that she can hide herself and her new pack now from the eyes of the kindred and other shitty people that would want to take them out. Apparently some black spiral dancers who I always just imagine were like the Jets, just coming snapping at you as they dance.
Heck yeah.
Anyways, that's it. That's my introduction.
And next, provided she is still in here, is Rose.
She is still here.
Okay.
Hi. Okay. You guys have not frozen on me yet. Once you guys do, that's a problem. So I'm going to be really quick. I'm Travis. Hi.
That seems in character, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm
one
Travis.
of the newest recruits.
I'm one of the new ones. I'm a pup. I'm a good boy.
And I pretend that you're my nephew, just to make the whole lie. You get to stay in my condo for free.
Which makes Travis very, very happy.
Now would be a perfect time for Rose to start practicing her pantomime and just be like...
Frozen in space.
Meanwhile, Buddy... Oh no, Buddy's doing it. He's good.
Like
Buddy is also frozen.
He looks like the void, yeah.
So we've done the recap and we have done the other stuff. If you want our sponsors, go check them out. I can post that link in the chat as well. Because I figured out how to do that. There we go.
Yay.
Go to our sponsors there. We're going to hop right into the action because there was a little bit of a cliffhanger last time when they were interrogating the leftover possible mage person when he said that the machine that they were trying to put together was meant to keep the black spiral dancers at bay. And then we heard some growling as he kind of expired.
I'm not trapped here with you. You're trapped here with some black spiral dancers.
I immediately turn to Carla and I say, fix the machine.
I immediately turn to start investigating this machine and see if I can fix it.
Ooh, we're going to start off with a roll. That'll be, let's see, that'll probably be like an intelligence and probably technology, if there is technology.
I
haven't played 20th anniversary in like forever, so I'm just going to flip to the old book.
Would computer work?
That might work.
All right, I'm going to try that.
It's a specialty, right?
No, I'm not. I don't have a specialty in it. Do I have any? Are there any active awoos up right now that would help me do this?
There are not.
Does what happened last week carry over?
What happened last week would carry over, but there's nothing that would affect like technology would really work in this particular instance.
Because I hate technology. My awoos don't give a fuck about technology.
Also, I think I'm still in Krenos form.
You are, yeah.
But that doesn't subtract anything to intelligence, which is pretty interesting. So I'm just.
Oh yeah, you're still intelligent. It's just your vocal cords are kind of messed up because they're right now part human and part wolf.
Woo.
So you can gutturally say certain words like "run" or "Narr."
What's the difficulty on this one?
It'd be 6. The standard 6.
All right, so far I have 4 successes, but one
That
of
is
them was a 10. So
Not
we're gonna
even
roll that baby again.
remotely enough.
So I got. What did I say? I got one more success from.
So 5.
Did you get
which is
5
not
successes?
enough.
That is not enough. No.
Is there a way for anyone to give them the help action? How
Nope.
much like D&D is this? Because I know it's more than vampire.
Ordinarily, I would say maybe you could help them out, but you're a lupus.
Well, not me. Maybe Travis has some
You don't give a
knowledge.
flying fuck about this thing.
Because
other than the
he's
fact that it-
been a human for a
I'm-
while.
I'm in lupus form though.
Ah,
Does
damn it.
does the 5 successes at least tell me like what the device is as I try to work on it?
I'm going to go with a pop culture reference on this one. Seeing as how it's basically like you'd be able to tell that this is not a standard kind of type of computer thing. It seems to run on some form of electricity.
Nice. I assumed that it would be like they're using their magic to work on it.
Yeah,
So this was
that's
like,
that's basically what you're getting with the 5 successes. You would get that this is not something that is
yeah.
regular human.
But I
type
figured I
stuff.
could do it because I'm overconfident. Anyways,
Wink.
Zanisha, can you tell how many are coming?
I probably could. My perception is very high because I'm as a wolf. I am very, very high perception.
Because we have one downed pup, a extremely injured Travis.
Ow.
Well, before they even get here, I'm going to send. I forget her character's name.
Haley's character.
Ellie.
Yeah,
Ellie?
Ellie. Yes,
Ellie,
I'm
yeah.
going to send Ellie away. Sidebar: they couldn't be here for the stream, so they're going away to bring us reinforcements.
Are they-
Awoo, Ellie! Awoo!
Run like the wind.
I think
Yeah.
you mean away, but okay.
But yeah, I would love to see what is coming to us right now.
It
If I
will
could.
require. Let's see. What do we got? We've got. Man, I haven't done 20th anniversary in like forever.
Like a week or something.
Yeah, like an entire week.
Oh my god.
Let's do perception and alertness for anybody who wants to check and see where that growling's coming from.
And as perception goes, -2 difficulty for me for perception. Difficulty of 6. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think
I
there's
feel-
minuses for Rose. Your character is also in lupus form.
Correct.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think-
so you get -2 perception difficulty. So your difficulty for Rose and Char's characters are 4.
I'm also
Kelly-
injured, so I get an additional -1 as well.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very interesting mechanic that I sort of wish was in.
Yeah, but the injured minuses 1 from your dice pool.
Yeah.
It doesn't minus your difficulty. Like you're
Oh,
you're
I see.
kind of you're kind of distracted from the fact that you're in pain.
Just ow.
Your like bones
Yeah.
are kind of crushed. Your arm is probably not positioned right.
Jesus. Yeah.
I got 6 successes.
Nice.
6 successes. Holy crap! Yeah,
I
you
have
can
very high perception.
pinpoint exactly where the growling is coming from, and it's coming from basically some undergrowth that is nearby. Like that is, it's
do
kind
I-
of like
Sorry, go ahead.
sticking out, kind of like almost a bramble type thing.
And do I see how many tails come up from out of this underbrush or something?
It's big enough that it would mask the tails, but you can distinctly make out about 3 wolf-sized things that are in that particular patch of undergrowth.
Great. And do they seem like they are enemies?
They're growling.
They're black spirals.
Well, people shot at me last time and they didn't seem to be enemies, so I'm trying to cover all my bases.
Were they not, though? I mean, you did kill them.
I don't know. They shot at me first, so they were clearly my enemy.
I look to the group and I'm like, 3. Do we think we can take them?
Ow.
Yeah, we have no fighters because Travis is too injured.
I hurt.
They're fallen, so technically I have since I'm more or less a paladin, I do more damage against fallen creatures. But I mean, I think I can take them, but it's up to the pack leader what she thinks.
I think it's time to get the fuck out.
All right, everyone back to the SUV then.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
All
we're
right.
gonna leave.
I push the button so that the door opens up and like a little step ladder pops out for Zanisha to jump up on.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But you're very far away. Oh, with like a...
Is anyone still semi paying attention to the bramble?
I'll keep my eyes out. I have eyes. Actually, I have a feet, eyes in the back of my head. So if that, as I'm walking away or running away, can I see anything?
I would advise not walking at this particular juncture.
let's
Yeah,
all
I'm running.
run fast.
I'm running.
As you're running, you notice that kind of the bramble kind of explodes and 3 black, very, very black wolves come running out after you. Like midnight, like...
Run to the SUV. As I get closer, I'm going to turn back into Hamid form and then pull out my clicker from my spider satchel and go whoop, whoop. And I go ching. And then I'll jump in the driver's seat and unlock the doors. I guess if Ellie is still close, we'll just tell her to get in as well.
Ellie has already taken off.
Yeah.
Okay. We all know to
That's
be back.
fair. I hope that she manages to get people to come and help where we have failed. Because we can't really abandon our post without anyone coming to take over.
For Zanisha, I'm going to get a perception, and let's go with Primal Urge.
Ooh, thank you.
As a dog, I imagine you have a lot of this.
I do. And my difficulty is so low right now. 2 10s! Oh my God. Okay.
I mean, that could equate to 2 fails if you roll 1s now.
7 successes.
Ooh.
7 successes. Yeah,
Ooh.
this is easy to pick up for you. You notice, like, once you are all kind of piling into the SUV, these don't look like black spiral dancers.
Oh.
Black spiral dancers they have differing colors. Like some of them had kind of a patches of gray. Some of them are mildly deformed.
I have a lot of
not look like black spirals.
Like Guru lore. Is there any way could I roll to see, like, I know that they aren't black spiral dancers. Do I know what maybe their motivations might be or who they
Or if
are
they're a known
aligned with?
clan, or like a known pack or
Do you
something.
have a cult?
Yeah, I have a
You have a
cult
cult?
specialty Guru lore.
Perception and a cult. Extra
All
dice
right.
for the Guru lore.
If this is some other fucking pack that is working against Magni, I'm gonna be upset.
6, 7. I'm rolling 9 dice, everybody.
Jesus Christ.
This is what my character was built for.
To be a
I
good
did it on
pupper.
purpose. Yeah.
A good, knowledgeable pupper.
Oh my God, this is so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes! Because I'm at 6 difficulty. That's crazy.
No 10s.
No 10s though. Yeah.
Actually, you're at 4 difficulty.
So then add 1 success. So 7 successes.
Okay.
Rip headphone user. Sorry.
It's okay. You screamed away from your mic.
These definitely are bearing the telltale signs to you anyway of shadow lords.
If I was a 5-year-old and I didn't know what a shadow lord was, what would you tell me?
Yeah, dog.
There are other tribes, I think, right?
There are wolves. Wolves do things. Wolves can turn into humans. No, okay. So shadow lords.
For real, yeah.
Shadow lords, to your knowledge, they are a tribe of werewolves that originated from the Balkans in Eastern Europe, and they are they have kind of a reputation of being the power behind the throne, but at the same time kind of duplicitous, kind of backstabby at times.
Okay. And is there, from my perception roll earlier, would there be anyone that I recognize? Because now it seems like they might be not maybe friends, but like
I think Steve's frozen now.
I'm back.
Oh
No.
Could you hear what I was saying?
No.
Okay, I'm curious if I would recognize anyone in their wolf form. They might not be my friend, but have I seen them around or?
That's going to be another one of those rolls, and it's going to be a crap load of success is needed because this is kind of spur of the moment. Like things are kind of rushing by really fast.
Yeah. Okay. What am I rolling? Perception and
occult, I guess.
Oh.
Or
well,
alert.
Don't mind if I do.
If
alertness, awareness, something like that, whatever.
No, I'm going with occult, please.
If they're not black spirals, maybe we can talk to them.
That's what I mean. Fuck, I dropped a dice.
Oh,
hey, it rolled on a 7. I'm keeping it.
No, you're not.
What? No.
Can't use cock dice. That's a official rule of always.
Okay. My success is still 4.
I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I have to re-roll this 10.
Jesus Christ! Why can't vampires be this strong?
10.
10?
Is that enough, Steve?
Yeah, that's enough. You would notice the one that's up in the front, and I just got to call his name up on my phone because I wrote down in my notes.
Hell yeah.
Joe. You would recognize the one in the front as William Ravenhurst.
And what do I know about them?
Their gear name is Controls the Shadows, and they're not as high in rank as Magni, but they're getting kind of up there.
But it's a friend?
Do we know if we can talk to them?
That I can't tell. What was their name again?
William Ravenhurst.
William
Ravenhurst.
You're the one that can speak good, so I'm turning to Carla.
Yeah, are they still running towards us, or are they just running towards the cairn?
One of them had broken off and was kind of sniffing at the machine that you guys left behind. The other two followed you because, well, it's instinct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shit's run away from me, so I'm going to run after it.
I'm going to give Travis the keys and say to keep the car running. If they
Maybe you should
please turn back into Hamid form so that you can drive my car.
I do so.
And then I guess I'm going to get out of the car and approach the two that are coming towards us.
Okay.
Yep. And I'm going to address them. And is one of the ones that's coming towards us, William?
Yes.
You have boosted morale. I don't know if that will help you in this.
And you feel really good.
Yeah.
His Geru name was Controls the Shadows?
Yes.
All right. In character, would I know that like they like to be referred to their names based on their forms?
It depends on which particular werewolf person that you're referring to.
I mean, someone with a name like Controls the Shadows just wants to be called that. So I'm gonna like walk up, kind of like tying up my trench coat now, readjusting myself, and be like, Controls the Shadows, right? I recognize you.
And even in wolf form, like he definitely gives you like the
Carla.
He slowly kind of goes through all of the forms because he doesn't really feel like spending a rage point to hop from one to the other. So
I pull out a cigarette.
Yeah, he over the next couple of seconds he goes through all of his forms.
I control the parks.
It doesn't matter. Who are you?
She's in the parking lot.
Yeah,
so,
I'm over concrete. It's not going to catch on fire.
So you basically see before you a man with long black hair that's not tied back. It's just kind of longish and hanging around his neck. He's actually in a suit. Which
so he's got a lot of gnosis.
Yeah, indicates to you that he's got gnosis out of his ass. There's at least like 5 different things that you could see that he has like attuned to himself so that he can wear a suit when he's in various forms. And you are?
Carla, I'm part of a new pack, but I'm on the board for the parks in the area. We thought you were Black Spiral, so sorry about that. What are you doing here?
We heard your call.
Oh, so you were here to assist us?
Well, yeah, that's the entire point of the call.
Right.
I see you left a little bit of a mess back there.
A little bit, but cougars around this area have been pretty active recently. Sorry,
there was a were-cougar?
No, it's a cover. Didn't you ever wonder why so many people get attacked by cougars in Stanley Park?
No.
Okay. Well, it's less frequent than you would think. Anyways, we really appreciate the help. It seems like some mages were here setting up a device to protect against the Black Spiral.
We aren't I give you a look that's like, we don't really know. We need to go back and check things out.
I mean, how much can you trust mages? Am I right?
Back him out yet?
Yeah, it seems safe. It's all good here.
Yeah. I come out and I bow my head as a thank you for coming to heed my call for aid.
You're still in Lupus, right?
Yeah.
This is my pack leader, Zanisha, and our newest pup, Travis.
Travis comes out, just jeans on, bare feet, barrel chested. Like he's been in the gym for a few. Walks up, kind of like just partially behind, just like, hey.
I'm gonna get a perception and alertness roll from everybody.
Oh, good.
Is alertness a skill that you have to have? Because I don't see it.
I don't have it.
It's in talents. It's on the left-hand side.
Okay, I have none of that.
Oh, dear.
Well, that's good.
2 successes.
I also got 2 successes.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have to roll 1 more. 6 successes.
Sick.
From my perception alone.
So
I love my dice.
Zanisha is pretty much the person or the werewolf Giru thing that sees it first. There are 5 semi-deformed things that are running towards you that aren't. Yeah.
That what? Sorry, I cut you off with my unfortunate sigh.
They're coming across the parking lot, and it's a various mix of Krynos formed and human formed, etc. And they do not look like Shadow Lords. They look like Black Spiral dancers.
Enemies. Sorry, how many did you say there were? 5. Okay. I let the entire group know, and I give coordinates as fast as I can, and I basically say get them.
Well, it looks like your aid is still needed.
It would appear so. So we're going to start off with a fight.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
I pull out
Also, I have to interrupt because I was going to say insomnia. Carla, you have an extra success.
Nice.
Gifted to you.
From
so
a
you
donation?
can use that whenever you want. From a donation. We
Nice.
are less than $9 away for 8,000 for Wava. I really want us to get to 8,000, please. If you donate, just let us know in the chat what you want to happen, because right now our reward system isn't set up, but we're feeling generous. We'll do what you like.
I'm not saying that the technocracy just donated to Wava, but That's what just happened.
Have you?
We got more.
We did? Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're
We're over 8,000.
Yay!
Yay!
We are over 8,000.
It's over 8,000.
It's over 8,000.
I love you, chat. Thank you.
Well
Thanks.
done.
Thank you, Technocracy.
You've done it again.
Wait, am I supposed to say that? Yeah, of course. Thank you, Technocracy,
Sure.
for your donation.
Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid 4, Steve?
And if you can hear the laughing that you may not have heard, that is from my living room. Somebody in my living room really likes the Technocracy.
Really likes the
Yay.
Technocracy. Anyways, I was going to make a Metal Gear reference. I take my cigarette and I pull out like a little metal canister and I put it in and I close it and then I put it back into my spider satchel.
Like
Yeah, you
still
do.
lit?
It goes out when there's no oxygen. Have you
I
never
suppose.
seen that before?
No.
It's like a fancy carrying case. Anyways,
I've seen those, but no one's ever put them in lit before.
I mean, I don't
Carla is really cool.
I don't smoke, so if this isn't a thing, then I put it out on the palm of my hand. I don't know.
Woof. At least you don't leave it the butt on the fucking floor of the park.
Let's
This
see.
is-
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm on the board.
Oh, Lord. This is gonna get Kelly hit.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
I was doing kind of a 25% thing. If I got a
Because they
9 or a
could see
10, I would re-roll.
They could see the lit cigarette, so I was an easy target.
Yeah, it's the lit cigarette. That's what it
Started
is.
arguing about the damn cigarette.
Estos,
Damn.
Tres, Cuatro. Okay, are you gonna dodge?
I'll try. Yeah.
Dex
Oh,
and
boy.
dodge. Wait, sorry. 20th anniversary. Is dodge a thing?
I don't know.
I don't remember anymore.
I think you asked us that last time, and people were rolling for it.
Can I use subterfuge somehow?
No.
Maybe
sure.
I'm wrong.
Dex and athletics. Yeah, 20th anniversary must have been when they made the switch because dodge used to be a skill.
Okay.
I have a total of
Fucking
a
mold.
dice.
a dice?
I have a
what
dice.
are you trying to do?
Dodge?
Does my war cry from earlier help him?
That's a
Help
strength
her, sorry.
bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's strength.
Yeah.
I got a success
You got
Poor
a
thing.
success.
because I have a dice. So
So one of the things basically comes barreling in, and it's in Krino's form, and it comes down with a claw strike, and it's going to do some damage to you. Let's
Fingers
see.
crossed it doesn't do any, because apparently that can happen in this system.
yeah.
Claw is strength +2, and it is aggravated. This is going to suck.
I need like
Ooh, a 10.
Ah!
That's not a 10. Okay, so you take 3 points of aggravated damage.
I'm very aggravated. So I'm injured now.
You would be injured, I believe, yes.
Shit.
But it is aggravated damage, so it's not going to heal quite as fast as Trevor's damage.
Travis.
Yeah.
Travis.
Sorry, I'm the other big muscle twink that's out there.
Have they healed from their previous? Has he healed from his previous?
It has been long enough that I'm going to say yes, because that was just regular damage, so they
Okay.
are good to go. Like if you
Great.
stay in Krino's form over a certain amount of time, you heal like 1 point of regular damage per round. Like
Awesome.
It's super fast healing.
I'm gonna give another Anthem of War so that everyone that has just joined can have the buffer. So yeah, I'm gonna roll stamina plus empathy, which I don't remember what that is for me. Hold on one moment. One.
Yeah, sorry about getting the name wrong. There's too many Travises and Trevors.
Plus, we keep talking about the Trevor Project, so
Yeah.
I feel like that was a good mistake.
It's a subtle hint to donate.
This is my character Wavis.
I should have done that for Zanisha. She could have been called Wava. Damn it.
That'd be good.
All right. I have to re-roll this. 10. That's 5 successes.
5 successes. Yeah,
for
so I'm going
my
to do the
Anthem of War.
half of it rounded up will give you 2 extra stuff for its strength related, I believe, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so strength related damage, etc. Anything with regards to that, everybody gets a bonus.
Yay.
So, Rose, it is your character's turn.
What's my name? Okay.
It's Travis, all right? Get off my back.
Who's a Travis? Who's a Travis? All right. Who's a good boy? Okay.
Who's a little Travis? Who's
I am.
Travis.
I am. Okay. Now that we got that weird stuff out of the way. Yeah. So I want to be in Krenos form.
Probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
That will cost you a rage point to switch automatically because you are still in Hamid form.
Cool. I can spare that. Done. All right. All right. Poof. I'm a Krenos. All right.
Rawr.
Awoo. All right.
Ow.
Ow. That's wolf for anything that comes towards me. I can attack.
There is currently somebody who just took a slash at a Carla.
Okay, I'm going for who went for Ant.
Get him.
That would be a Dex and the B-roll.
X and B-roll, which is different from B-roll.
Very different from B-roll.
I'm very clever. I'm also very, very clever.
I specifically made a character that can't fight because I thought it'd be fun.
So, how is there, Kelly?
I mean, there's a reason why I got 2 beefy boys on my team and
one of them is gone.
and an intense support character.
Well, the bonus about Werewolf is that when you're in war form, like, you don't really need massive amounts of physical characteristics because that pretty much takes care of it for you.
You should transform.
Rose, did you break stuff?
I've got 2 successes.
2 successes? It is currently preoccupied with attacking Carla, so I'm going to get you to roll damage. Are you going to claw, bite, etc.?
I was going to claw.
All right. So it brings its claw down on Carla, and then you rake across its basically side. You broadside him. That is strength +2, and this will be the aggravated damage. So your strength, and then you get 4 extra strength because you're in Krenos, and then 2 dice on top of that.
And then 2 extra dice on top of that. Jeez.
Yeah.
No complaints.
There's a lot of dice.
So it's those 2.
Oh, I love that sound.
Hear that sound. Hear that sound.
Yeah, I'm excited for my dice to show up so that I can take mine away from Shar.
Yeah, but these are the good ones. You can't have them back. No, I will give them back.
Yeah, those are the lucky ones.
I'll give them back.
Can I re-roll a 10? I only got 1.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't get 1 total. I only have 1 10. Do I re-roll that one?
Yes.
Neat. That is 6 successes.
Jesus.
Ouch. Yeah, so you take a good chunk out of it. By good chunk, I mean a massive amount. Like, you practically gut the poor bastard.
I take a shoulder.
Yeah.
Just wait until we start talking to people. Then I'll shine.
In the meantime, I'm going to keep you standing, Auntie.
Thanks, man.
Yay.
And it would be Kelly's turn next.
All right, I'm going to spend a rage to go into himbo form. Or hispo. However.
Oh, I love that. That sounds cooler. Himbo.
Hashtag himbo.
Himbos. Oh, I'm sorry,
No.
Travis.
That's
Travis
me.
is the himbo.
That's me.
Wow.
So I'm in hispo form now. And I'm going to attempt to hide.
What?
Behind Travis?
But probably around the car. Because I want to hide. I'm not. If those of you who have fought with me before know that I'm not hiding to escape. I'm hiding so that I can sneak up and hide, get away, and then you guys distract them, and then I come up behind is my strategy. So
We're aware. The pack mind is fully functioning.
So in Hispo, you get +2 dexterity. So I'm going to go with let's just go with like a dex and athletics.
Cool. It's so Dex is what you're saying. Just a Dex.
Yes,
roll.
that's pretty much it. But you get +2 on the Dex.
Oh, sick. So that's 2 successes plus a 10. So that is going to be 3 successes.
Ooh.
3 successes.
Great. Yeah.
Pretty sure you're stealthy enough to get around the car?
That's fine. All I
Seems that
really
way.
need is to get me out of harm's way by like hiding, and then you guys be louder and more annoying than I am.
As Travis took the claw stripe down and took basically its almost entire left side off, and Carla sneaks around the car, like hearing the reverberations of the awoo from Zanisha. The Shadow Lord reaches into his jacket pocket and pulls out what you all recognize as a clave, which is the ceremonial silver daggers of the werewolves, and he stabs it into the Black Spiral Dancer.
Nice.
Let's see what he does.
If he's using strength, he's got extra, yeah.
Oh, right. We got 2 of those.
Just so many damages.
Ready? And then he is... Oh, fuck, he's just in Hamid form. All right, so that is...
Sorry. I didn't say he had to talk in Hamid form. He could have talked in Krynos.
Why don't we all just become himbos? I mean, that works for me.
Mm-hmm.
That is an excessively huge amount of damage. All right, so the swipe comes down, blood and everything, gore splatters everywhere, and you see him reach in, stabs the clave into the back of the Black Spiral Dancer's head, and the Black Spiral Dancer just falls dead, and he's just left holding his knife there as it, like the black ichor of brain matter drips off of it.
Oof.
In a Seattle bar somewhere, Insomnia's like, I could have stabbed people with that thing. Why didn't I think of that?
So because it's silver, do we have kind of like a note feel to it, or?
You definitely, like, you get the same feeling that you got from Magni's hammer. It's kind of like, I don't really want to deal with that right now. It's not anywhere near as intense. Like when Magni came up to you guys, his hammer is like gigantic. So it definitely had like the silver content that you'd be like, I'm good. Thank you. No.
Are we letting the other 2 wolves go before I go again? Or allies, not wolves.
You would be next. Actually,
okay. Great. I'm going to use my Call of the Wild to do a song of mockery.
Nice.
Which will basically make fun of all of our enemies' weaknesses so that everybody knows what they are and gets advantage.
You guys know how to count.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
Oh, God.
Can't believe you guys fell to the worm thousands of years ago. What a bunch of chumps.
Pathetic.
Your weakness is very evident. Your fur is so unluscious, and I can see how you feed off of the darkness rather than what gives us real sustenance.
Yeah,
right.
Read him to Phil.
That's my sister. Yeah. Read them, fam.
Okay, make your
the
roll.
library is open.
Alrighty.
I would have gone with something more along the lines of like, you smell funny.
I take my call of... Fuck, I forget what it's called already.
Mockery
very seriously.
Excuse me, sir. You
I keep hearing Shar whisper like,
offend
1,
my
2, 3.
nostrils.
7 successes.
7 successes.
They feel
Crap.
shame.
Yeah, they're kind of put back by that. They basically are like, they're more hesitant not only after seeing one of their number basically get dropped by a silver clave, but more like your howl just is kind of, it doesn't, the words the words that you're using ordinarily wouldn't affect them. They'd be like, yeah, fuck, whatever. But in this case, because you invoke your spirit into it, they're kind of, they're definitely backing off a little bit.
I'm like, actually, that was a bit much. Jesus.
Ouch.
Come on.
Wow.
Fuck. Don't want to get on your bad side. Jesus.
Oh, heck.
Or I'm sorry, Gaia. All right, whose turn is it?
It would be, I believe, Rose's character's turn.
Trav.
Anything close by?
There are there's 4 of them that are kind of backing away. They're within striking distance, though. Like, you could easily get up to them in a combat round and take a swipe at one of them.
Cool. I actually just want to intimidate them and get them to back off, basically.
Alrighty, so let's go with a...
Are Black Spiral Dancers, like, sentient?
Yes. Manipulation and intimidation.
Sweet.
Maybe I should do that instead.
Do they have advantage? Does he have advantage because I just fucking read them like a book?
They would have a reduced pool to try to fight it.
Nice.
Cool. Get ready for the sounds again.
That sound, man. Music to my ears.
3 successes.
Woo!
Yeah, I got 5.
No.
I had to reroll a 10.
With my disadvantage?
Uh-huh.
Damn it.
They were at 7. But they were 6 dice initially, but I dropped them down to 4 because of the disadvantage. And then I had to reroll a 10. So they got really good successes. They're still kind of intimidated from the howl. You think that what you're trying to do to intimidate them, like raising your hackles and growling at them, kind of works. But at this point, it's kind of like, maybe they did, maybe they didn't.
I mean, look at me. Arr, arr.
Next up would be
I make toddlers cry, okay?
Kelly's character.
So yeah, the Black Spiral aren't necessarily like zombies. They're like a legit tribe that's just been corrupted. So they are, I would know that you can talk to them.
You could talk to them
to an extent.
Oh boy.
The question is, can you reason with them?
Who would really want to?
Well, I mean, this is what I do. So I'm going to jump up on the car or on my big SUV.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I can get it fixed. Doesn't matter. And basically in himbo form, I know I lose a bunch of manipulation.
Hispo. It's Hispo.
Himbo.
Hispo form.
Travis form.
Nah. In Hispo, you lose a bunch of manipulation. So maybe I'll just jump at them. I feel like I changed into this form for a reason. And that reason is biting. To bite them.
Alrighty.
You got extra strength, so use whatever would have strength in your roll.
Dexterity to hit them, which I'm very lacking right now.
Are you going to be trying to bite them or?
Yeah, whichever one is distracted by like Travis trying to yell at it right now, and it's basically like standing its ground. I'm gonna like jump off the SUV onto that one and try to bite it.
Okay. Dex and B-roll. But
So
you
just
get the
Dex.
bonus to the Dex because of Hispo. You get +2 himbos.
There we go.
And
+2 dex for himbo.
and you said that it was the difficulty's down because
Difficulty, you get +1 dice to your bite damage.
They struggle to fight off whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 successes.
Intimidated.
Oh man,
I'm not a fighter.
y'all characters need to step up.
roll damage, I guess.
All right. What's the roll for that again? So I get +1 dice.
It is strength. Let's see. Bite is.
Oh yeah, it says, sorry.
Strength +1, which is aggravated. So that is your strength +3 because of Hispo, and then +1 because also you're in Hispo.
So I get.
And plus the Call of the Wild is extra strength.
So
and you get the extra for the Call of the Wild.
Holy
so
cow.
Roll 6 dice. And
+1.
No, yeah. 5 dice plus the 1.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to spend a willpower to use Fangs of Judgment, which adds 2 extra damage. I don't think I have to roll for it.
No.
To fallen creatures. So like as I jump at them, my fangs like glow with Gaia's light, basically.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I got 1, 2. There's no reduction to the difficulty, you said?
No.
No.
Okay. So I get two successes and then plus the 2 damage from Fangs of Judgment.
What form are you in?
I'm in Hispo.
So you did 4 points of damage, I want to say.
Yes. 4 points.
Your difficulty is 7 in Hispo.
Drops them down to wounded.
Nice.
Woo!
And like I imagine the part where I bit gets extra judged for being corrupted.
Yes. Or does it? Dun dun dun. And Travis, you are up.
Again?
Or did Travis already go?
Yeah,
Travis was before me.
Just
All right.
before,
I apparently played the cube card, which wasn't going to work. So
No, it didn't.
Mm-mm.
Next up is our good friend, the Shadow Lord. Oh dear.
I hate it when you say that, Steve.
This time it's good because he's on your
Okay.
side. That is like 5 successes to hit. So in what you can...
Did you put an extra strength in?
Oh, I haven't done the strength yet. This is the Dex and
okay.
Brawl.
Sorry.
Or Dex and Melee, sorry. So you basically see him in something that you've only seen really Krenos form do before. He crosses the distance between where Carla and the one Black Spiral Dancer are.
Nice.
He basically, because he had his clave kind of pointed down before, he kind of flips it over in his hand and he drives it right into the chest of the Black Spiral Dancer for a fuckload of damage. I'm hoping. Oh shit.
Strength is in this? Extra dice for
6.
this?
Yeah, he's got the extra dice. But I just rolled 6 successes, and 3 of these are 10s.
Jesus.
3 more successes, 2 of which were 10s,
Oh my god. That's 9.
and a 9.
10 successes.
That is 10
Tens across
successes.
the board.
I loosened
yeah.
that pickle jar for him. Let's be honest.
Man.
He basically just crosses, like, almost supernaturally fast the parking lot between where him and Carla are engaged in the combat with the Black Spiral Dancer, flips the knife around, and cuts the Black Spiral Dancer in 2. Like, he does an excessive amount of damage.
Very good.
Slightly more thirsty.
Travis is distracted now.
And I believe we're going back to Char's character, Zanisha, for
Yes. I have a question.
maybe another OO.
Yes. You know me so well. My call to hunt gives an info on our prey and is supposed to inspire aid. Would that... I want to try to give something that would give our pack like extra chance of success in hitting before they actually do damage. Would that work for that?
No. No. And to be honest, like the rest of your pack is already inspired by that particular call.
Okay.
And they, like, you would know that Black Spiral Dancers, like, it wouldn't be that useful for them because you already know that Black Spiral Dancers have the same kind of weaknesses that other werewolves do.
Okay.
So it'd be like, stick them with silver or bite and claw them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Use my glowy fangs.
All right, I'm gonna contact the ancestors because I can do it once per game session.
This is another game session.
Yeah, I can roll to connect and contact an ancestor. My difficulty is 8. Damn it.
Mhm.
And you botch and an ancestor takes you over.
See, but that would just be good.
That's
so
cool.
there's really no downside to this.
If any time to have an ancestor take you over is a good time, it's when you're fighting like the worm, basically.
Yeah. But I don't know what I actually roll for this. I think it depends on what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to try to contact a great warrior or just use not a specific warrior because that raises the difficulty, but I'm trying to contact just give me inspiration, ancestors, to be a great fighter.
Let's go with like a charisma and primal urge.
You accidentally contact a politician again. It's just 2 of Carla's.
All right. 4 successes. Not the greatest.
That's on difficulty 8?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. You...
So it says each success allows the character to increase any ability by 1 for a single dice roll. Effects last until the end of a scene.
Correct.
So would I use... If I'm going to be like biting somebody, would that be like strength? I have very low strength.
That'd be dex probably to hit.
No, it'd be... Was it attributes or was it abilities for that particular power? I think it's abilities.
Any ability.
Yeah. So you wouldn't be able to... Yeah, you wouldn't be able to increase dex or strength or anything.
Oh, okay. Can I do brawl?
You can do brawl.
Great, because it doesn't matter if I don't have any of it to begin with. I'll just have 4 regardless. So that's great. Can I attack in this round or do I have to wait?
Yeah, you could attack. Oh.
Fabulous. I'm going to fucking eat this guy. So what am I... If I'm biting, I guess?
Bite is dex and brawl, but
Fabulous.
You are in lupus. So that is +2 dex on top of that.
Wow. That's crazy. Wow, this is really good.
You should go into Hispo form at some point. It's still dog. It's just a bigger dog, but you get more strength.
I don't like it.
You don't like being a bigger dog? More of what you like to be?
Maybe. Only when it's very dire.
It's just like a dog, but bigger.
It's like a dire dog.
Clifford the big red dog. Come on, people.
If only there was some word for a dire dog.
What's the
Himbo.
difficulty for this?
Should be 6 still.
Actually, I was incorrect before. On the character sheet, it actually listed difficulty is 5.
Oh.
Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Yeah, you bite him.
Hell yeah.
Dick.
Damage
But now I have to do
time.
damage, yeah.
Damage is strength +1. So
Oh shit. That's
your
awful.
strength, well, your strength +1 because you're in lupus, plus the 2 because of the awoo from earlier, and then +1 for the bite damage.
Okay, that's not as bad. That's
I did
5 dice.
I did not roll the right amount of strength then for my damage. But William took care of that for me, so that's fine.
What's the difficulty on this? 5 again?
No, the difficulty for damage would be 6.
6. So 1, 2, 3, and I have to roll. You roll this. 4 damage.
4 damage? Yeah, you definitely bite into him. He's like, "Grr."
I want to, like, is grappling a thing in this? Of, like, trying to stop him from being able to move?
You
Or would that be a different rule?
Well, you could try to bite into, like, kind of his neck-ish area and then try to, like, force him down to the ground or drag him down.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
I say to you, Zanisha, in dog, We may be old, but we still got it.
I just like give you the rock on eyes.
That look where the dog like their nose wrinkles because they're so happy that they're fighting.
Hell yeah.
I do believe it is Travis's turn. Or is it
The face.
Carla's turn?
Travis
One of the two.
first.
Let's go with Travis.
Travis is always before me.
Anyway. Yeah, so intimidation didn't work. I'm just going to do what I do best and rip a hole out of one.
Yeah.
Are you going to go for the same one that Zanisha has attacked?
Yes, because teamwork. Right. We a pack.
Pack tactics.
Mm.
Does that actually give a bonus?
No.
Okay. But it's just cool. Story-wise, it makes sense.
It's just like, you kind of go after the one that's basically the weakest or the one that's easiest to kill.
Pack mentality.
Are you going to bite your slashing?
Yeah, I'm going to be slashing. So
that is claw, brawl, and dexterity.
And plus like another couple or another one. I think I'm still inspired, am I not?
No, because it's a dex roll.
For brawl, or dex, it doesn't work.
No, that's right. It's not for this.
The damage.
Are you in? You're in Krenos, correct?
I'm in Krenos, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you get +1 in your dex.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
I really need to go into my office so I can print out these forms, and then I don't have to scroll to see everything.
But there's a plague out there,
so I don't want to do that. But for the werewolf, maybe I will.
On our Amazon wish list for Vancouver by Night, it's a printer.
One printer.
I've got 4 successes.
4 successes.
Woo!
Nice. A hit. A palpable hit. All right. Damage time is strength +4. And then claw is +2. Plus an extra 2 on top of that.
Jesus.
For the inspiration. Oh.
Hell yeah. My call of the wilds, bro.
Bark, bark, bark.
That's all I'm good for.
I am rolling 11 dice.
Nice.
Oh
I never rolled this much. I am so...
For damage. That's crazy.
Welcome to my dice ASMR, ladies and gentlemen.
Yahtzee!
Oh, there's a lot of big ones. Okay.
17.
17 successes.
I have math. Come on.
I just rolled 10 damage on 7 dice, so
6 successes.
Jeez.
6 successes.
Good work. I'm proud of
you Zanisha basically grabs a hold of it with her teeth, pulls it down, forces it down closer to the ground, and you come up and basically just sink your claws into the back of its skull, just tear out gray matter.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Lift it up, like you just pop the lid, like
you're holding the skull, part of a skull.
Yeah.
We are not to
Yeah. Zanisha basically, like with your teeth into its neck, like its lower jaw kind of is sticking out by you, but then you just kind of get sprayed with a bunch of black Icarus blood.
I lick it.
And I'm just like,
She got super brutal. So yeah.
We said it was a mature game. We're a very fun group, but when it comes down to it.
1, 2, 3 that were taken out, and there was 2 more left and 5 people against it.
Do they run away?
They better.
Not as of yet. Again. So it is Carla's turn, I believe.
So am I able to use my persuasion gift in addition to actually rolling to like do the manipulation that I want to do?
Don't forget your extra roll too from the donation.
Yeah.
Or extra success.
Because persuasion's a charisma and subterfuge roll to basically like put them on edge. But then I actually want to like say something to manipulate them.
Yeah, you should be able to do both of them at the same time.
All right, so I'm gonna spend my final rage to just plop back into Hamid form, standing next to Travis, eating one of them. Zanisha just clamped on, and this bloody ass Shadow Lord, with his knife that he's just massacred. And I'm going to use Persuasion in this moment, which I think is a 7 dice for me.
You could use your extra success.
I'm going to save that for the thing I actually want to say.
Ah, fair.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes on my Persuasion. And if that's enough, then now they're just in the prime to be manipulated. And then I'm basically gonna like point to the carnage going on, and I not in like an intimidating way, but a very much like diplomatic, trying to like convince them of something. Be like, as you can see, this land is not yours. This land is Magni's property. It's under the protection of the Cole Wrens. It's under the protection of the... I'm sorry, I turned to Willie and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what your pack name is. It's under the protection of the Shadows and the Cole Wrens, where you have the opportunity to run back to your tribe and let them know. Oh, you're muted.
Alrighty, make your roll.
Sick. Can I use expression in this instance instead of intimidate?
Yes.
Sick. So,
how many dice you rolling, Carla?
That would be 9 because I'm gonna use my my one free one from the donation.
Yay! Well,
Nice.
that's a success. It's an extra success, not a roll.
An extra success.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 more rolls. 7 successes plus my
donation.
8 successes on that particular roll right there.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah, they're turning tail and running.
Fucking go!
Sick. Yes.
I just
between their
howl,
legs.
like not even saying anything. I'm just like, yeah!
I like put my hand on your head as you howl next to me.
I do the
And I'm
same.
just like-
I do the same thing.
Before they run off, though,
Cry of elation, I guess, would work for when I was
William-
howling.
from the side, you sort of see William shoot you a look like, and then he like runs off after them, and he basically manages to catch up to one of them and stabs them a lot. Really a lot.
Nice. We only want to leave one to tell the tale. We don't need to leave 2. So.
I mean, honestly, I don't care. I just wanted them to run away.
Well, if anything, you probably shouldn't leave them in to run at all.
If they tell their tribe that there's a huge, strong defense force protecting this cairn, then that's not the worst thing in the world.
They might bring more.
Yeah, so he basically catches up to one of them, and it's on all fours, kind of running. So he flips his knife again, so it's pointing down when he raises his fist. He stabs it into its neck and drags it across its back.
Ooh.
Oh.
And you just see like it kind of splay out in 2 pieces.
I take out another cigarette.
That sounds like a Legion Mori from Dead by Daylight.
A little bit, yeah. Well, another successful day.
And he comes back and he basically points a finger in Carla's chest like, what the hell are you doing?
We need the black spiral dancers to know that this new cairn cannot be fucked with.
They don't need to know. We just need to kill them.
I'm like standing my ground in front of him, and I say, that sometimes information is more important than clearing out the rabble.
I stand by your side. I support you.
I support you, but I'm confused. We just did a good thing, right?
Sometimes intimidating the worm can be just as useful.
Except when you're Travis.
I'm going to get everybody to roll. What's a good reaction to that? All right. Go with wits and expression.
Sick.
Can it be empathy?
No. You're
Cool.
trying.
I don't have any expression.
Basically, this is a role to try to resist somebody intimidating you.
Does my alphaness give me any advantage?
No.
Does willpower work the same way where I can use it to reroll things?
No. Willpower would work to, I believe, get an extra success.
Yeah, you can do that. I remember reading that. I got 3 successes, Steve.
I could potentially get 3 successes if I spend a willpower. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because I want to
Might as well.
stand my ground. You got 1 success.
I've only got 2 dice.
So I got
1.
3 successes as well.
Oof.
He got 5 successes.
Damn it.
Fuck.
I rolled 7. I rolled so poorly.
That sucks.
Next time the worm is in the area, you fight and you kill. You don't try to intimidate it. You can't intimidate the worm.
Yes, sir.
I really want to say, well, clearly we just did, but I don't because apparently I'm intimidated.
I'm intimidated, but I don't show it.
My ears pinned back and I sit.
Now,
You're right.
We have some cleaning up to do. Why are you guys here anyway?
We're here under the direction of Magni to investigate this new Karn.
Perception and alertness for everybody.
Fuck, I'm awesome at that.
I'm not even a little bit. One.
Is alertness a talent?
Alertness would be a talent, yes.
Okay, I don't have that. So I lied. I'm not that great.
I got a 1.
I got 2.
I'm
3
too busy.
successes.
3 successes.
1, 2, and 3.
Zanisha notices what nobody else really does. The mention of Magni, he kind of bristles ever so slightly, like it's very, very subtle.
I'm too busy trying to be confident, even though I'm kind of scared of this guy now.
I'm being a good boy.
Can I read the bristle as like, is that him noticing that that's a person of power, or is that him being like, I don't like that person? Can I tell?
That's definitely the second one.
He doesn't like Magni.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything in front of him, so I'll just hold on to that information and tell the pack later.
I gesture at the device and I'm like, do you guys have any idea what that thing is?
No. And I'm going to get him to roll his intelligence and his computer.
Good luck, buddy.
Oh
He
boy.
definitely doesn't know.
I got 5 successes.
That's like 2 6s, a 4, 4, and a 3. He doesn't have a clue.
All I can tell is that it's not purely mechanical. The mages had to use what's the mage weaver, right? Is the name of like the technomancy magic? I'm asking you. Sorry. What's like the mage power?
There's different mage powers. There's
Okay, then I'll just say they have to use some fucking mage power to power this thing. I can't figure it out, but they claimed that it's a shield against the black spiral, but I don't trust mages.
Yeah, that's never worked before.
Can we investigate? around the machine to see more? Can we try and find more information? Not like its intention.
You could try to go to the Umbra.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go head over to the source of power, I guess.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Are you going to be entering the Umbra?
That's like another plane. Is that right?
That's the spirit realm.
Yeah. What would I roll if I wanted to do that?
You would roll Gnosis.
Oh, I have that.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
the
I have
most-
a lot of that. I'll
Everybody
do it.
has
Sure.
that.
She's
Yeah.
got the most. I have one. That's why I chose trench coat.
I have
as-
6. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty would be in this particular area 8, which seems
Oh, fuck.
really, really weird.
Yeah, that's high. Okay. I will try my best. Thank God I rolled 2 10s. Everything else is a fail.
So it's 2 so far.
3 successes.
3 successes. You kind of look for a shiny object that you would probably have something that you could easily go through.
You can use my side mirrors on my SUV.
Or the
Sure.
rear view.
Where you kind of raise up and look in the side mirrors of the SUV. You try to will yourself between the barrier that separates the near Umbra and the physical realm, and you can't seem to do it. It's like ordinarily you would just, it's kind of a flow, like there's a bit of resistance and you would be able to do it. But this particular instance, it's kind of like you're feeling almost spider webs on you, like you can't make it through.
Yeah. I'll like turn to everyone. Can I speak to my pack in my mind with our totem?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Canuck can talk
I just
to
want to
us.
make sure. So I'm going to say, yeah, the Umbra is clouded here. I'm not able to make passage.
Travis like legit goes to the mirror that you were kind of looking at and kind of sniffs it, see if it helps.
Can you smell anything? Is the worm infecting the Umbra?
Guys, it smells like glass.
Well, we're on the edge of the park right now. We can just go in and try to see if we can find the center of the cairn, basically. Are you with us? Controls the shadows?
We're going to investigate this machine,
All right.
see what it does. What are your tribes? I don't know any of the new werewolves.
I'm a glass walker, and these two are children of Gaia.
Hmm. Do you think anyone in your tribe would know what this machine is?
I like look at Carla like perhaps you should stay. I think they require aid is what I'm conveying to you.
No one in our tribe, but I might know of someone. I haven't talked to him in a while, though. I heard he was fooling around with some undesirables, but I can give him a call.
All right. See if you can get him here.
All right. If Zanisha, if you and Travis want to go find the cairn, I can assist. I ask him, do you prefer William or controls the shadows?
I prefer controls the shadows.
I give him a thumbs up. And then I pull up.
Cool.
Cool. I can dig. And then I call Lucas.
Good thing. If you
Yes.
noise, he would have stabbed you.
Lucas. Who's Lucas?
Lucas
Yes.
is my contact in the rich sector.
Hello. This better not be about any fucking vampire shit, because I am done with that. I do not want to deal with any fucking vampires anymore. I am done. Stop calling me. You're annoying me.
Luke,
Fuck
Hi, Katie.
off.
Luke, are you okay? It's Carla.
Oh, Carla. Yeah. Hi.
What happened to you? You went dark for like a few months there.
Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed, but the Vancouver area there's a lot more leeches around than there used to be, if you catch my meaning.
Yeah, we've been trying to keep them out of Cole Harbor, but Gastown's been leaking a little bit.
Yeah. You ever go to a place called the Mausoleum? Don't.
I haven't been there in a while. No, definitely not.
Where?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
You were just there.
That place is full of douchebags and vampires. And sometimes both.
Mostly both. You know this number, right?
Ooh. What number?
Of this phone, because I need your help.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It popped up as an unknown number, like basically new phone.
I look at it, I'm like, oh shit, this isn't my work phone. I give him the number. We've got a device here that I'm sure runs on electricity. So you're my guy for this one.
Probably a good thing for a device to do.
If you're not busy, maybe hop on over here, do your little Weaver teleportation trick, and
I give you a look that's like, don't be casual. Like, we need this to happen now.
I'm like, I know.
I know.
You know that he's not on the Gaia DL that well.
He doesn't have a good bedside manner.
All right. Put the phone down or something. Is this a cell phone?
Yeah.
Put the phone down. You know the drill. Unless you want me to
iPhone 7.
Unless you want me to jump out in your fucking ear. Put the phone down.
I know. I point it away from myself into the park.
Like, at what particular angle are you aiming it?
I've got it vertical.
Okay.
Oh man!
Because I was gonna say if you're like aiming it down, he's just gonna fucking face plant.
No, I'm doing vertical.
And he basically, like, there's a little bit of shimmering for those of you who haven't seen this sort of thing before. And I think you guys have both gone off to Travis and Zanisha have both gone off to search for the cairn. Okay, so you don't actually see this. There's a little bit of shimmering, and eventually he just pops out of the phone. I hate iPhone.
Sorry, it's a small one. It's cramped, I guess.
Right. What do you want me for?
Lucas controls the shadows. Control the shadows, Lucas. We had a run-in, and I point at the mages.
And you can definitely tell that controls the shadows is like...
I'm entirely used to it. We both don't know what this thing is. And I point at the device.
It's just like this.
Well, yeah, and there's still like 3 dead bodies laying there.
It's okay. My guys are coming. I'm gonna tell them to get a cougar. You know the drill.
Haven't actually cleaned that up yet. All right, so it's gonna be computer 2, 3, 4.
It's gonna be a cougar, Lucas.
And intelligence, which is 10 dice for this guy because he's fucking sick with computers.
Woo.
Fuck's sakes, really?
Uh-oh.
As the storyteller, you're allowed to lie.
3 3s, 2, a 1, a 6, and a bunch of 9s. So he
tap the hood of this thing. Yep, that can carry a lot of magic.
He's got 5, just like you did. So yeah, he's like, yeah, well, you're right. It runs on some form of electricity.
Can you go into it? If it's connected in the Umbra, maybe... I don't know.
Wait, so you want to go into this?
No, I'm asking you. The extent of my knowledge has been fully exhausted on this thing. these mages said that it was going to protect the area from the black spiral, but neither me nor controls the shadows believe that.
Sort of. From what I can tell, it kind of would be able to sort of protect. Like, this is definitely something along the lines of making the gauntlet a little bit harder to cross. So this is one of those things that would essentially make it so that the black spiral dancers have to come to you personally, as opposed to popping up from the Umbra. Or really any of us.
What does the device look like? Is it like big and ostentatious?
It's kind of looks like there's little bits and components. It kind of looks like a steampunk radio tower, but it's not nearly as high as radio tower. It's maybe like 10 feet in height.
Given enough time, Lucas, do you think you could get this thing working? Because I could get something to cover it, call it like a, I don't know, like a new broken porta potty or something. I don't know. I'll think of something.
I guess I could get it working. Like, not sure why you would want to. Like, this is kind of a greenish area. Like, you kind of hoping the gauntlet's a little bit easier to traverse here.
It's true. Could I? Well,
we could probably use it for other areas, though. Like, if you have a place that you want to kind of protect against intrusions from the Umbra.
Your apartment, maybe?
I do know of a condo that could use some gauntlet thickening.
All right.
It's up to you. I'm willing to pay if you can get this thing working. I've got an address. I can get some guys in to move this. I don't know if you want to work on it here. I can get a warehouse that you can work on it. Again, completely up to you.
It's probably best to move it to a warehouse. You don't want this kind of tech kicking around any old place.
All right. Controls the shadows. What do you think?
We should destroy it.
Cool. I'm going to go with...
This is the Weaver.
I like point between Lucas and I. We've got experience with the Weaver.
Yeah, so I've heard.
It's a tool like anything else.
Well, if there's anything that I would attribute to the Glasswalkers, it's tools. And he turns around and leaves.
Woo! As a player, I'm all for what you're going for. Go for it.
I turn to Lucas and I'm like, really?
The library has been closed and burnt down. Woof.
So yeah, then I'm gonna call up a crew to move this thing. And I'm gonna, if I have access to a warehouse, I'll do that. If not, I'll rent one.
All right.
And I'll tell Lucas that I'll pay him for his services. And then,
meanwhile, in another section of the park, we're going to go with a perception and alertness.
Great.
I don't have that.
I've only got perception.
Maybe investigation.
Occult?
If you have
investigation. I have investigation.
Occult could work as well.
Great. I'll do that because that's better for me.
This is looking for where a source of power is magic-like.
I'm rolling almost too many dice to fit in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dice. Not as good as Rose's 11, which was crazy.
Which is strictly for combat. This is not up my alley. 2 successes.
6, and I have 2 10s, so I'm re-rolling them. 2 more 10s. 7, 8. 9. It's still a 10. 11 successes. I know exactly where this thing is.
Oh yeah, you like as soon as you and Travis break off from the others and you go to start searching. Travis is kind of like,
Oh yeah.
Yep, there's trees.
Oh yeah.
And
I like
Zanisha,
beeline. Yeah.
yeah, occasionally
Like-
Zanisha has to like kind of turn around and go, "Come on!"
Oh yeah.
Keep up.
And you definitely
Yep.
like you hone in on where the cairn would be, and there is a small like little pond that is kind of naturally fed by like a very very thin stream that leads into it. And you definitely are getting the feeling that this is where the new cairn is. It's not particularly powerful. It's maybe like a rank 1 cairn, but it's definitely not something that you would want to fall into the hands of either the Black Spiral Dancers or Worm Agents.
Mm-hmm. Is it already opened?
It is already open.
Okay. As we arrive, I think I want to. Oh, does it feel empty? Does it feel like it's full of its charge, or does it feel like it hasn't been taken care of?
It definitely feels like it hasn't really been taken care of.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna start to guide Travis through the moot rite, which is supposed to recharge a cairn with gnosis. I won't be able to do it until we're joined by other wolves because we need a full circle. But it's going to take us a while to start to learn this and to be able to get through it all. So I start going through the motions of that.
Should I be in lupus form like you?
I don't. Steve, does that matter? I feel like it doesn't matter as long as everyone in the circle is a Garou.
That is true.
What does
Yeah.
the alpha want, though? It's a respect thing.
Yeah, as long
Should I
as
be
you're
like
in.
you? Should I be
What
like
are
you, Mom?
Are you Hamid right now?
Technically, I'm still. I think I'm still Krynos.
Which is still wolf-ish.
Yeah, it's the werewolf.
I'm like the typical werewolf look.
Oh yeah, that's okay. I think as long as you're not no Hamids for any of my rituals.
Yeah.
Oh wow! All right.
But no, you're fine. But the basis of the way that I do the moot rite is that we have to form a circle in the cairn. We're going to have a group howl, and we start by all lying down together and raising up in unison. And I'm like going through this with you and sort of teaching it to you. What you won't be able to learn it right away. It takes like a week to learn a rite, unless you already does your character already know this, Rose?
I don't think so. I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
Okay, yeah. So I'll start explaining this to you, and I'm just gonna wait for. I think we can have a full circle once Carla arrives, and I can feel from the totem that they're almost done with their business.
We check in a couple times.
No, I said 200. Not 2,000. Why would I say 2,000? That's insane.
They're gonna be a minute.
Yeah. So eventually Carla comes wandering over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into lupus form as I get closer to the cairn,
All right.
and I'll approach the group, and I'm like, okay, the device has been taken care of. Controls the shadows left, and hey, you found it.
It's drained of all its power at the moment. We need to revitalize this cairn. We have to go through the moot ritual.
To be fair, though, you're actually kind of surprised as a glasswalker that you left 2 children of Gaia to find a cairn and a drum circle didn't break out.
I'm just learning the drum circle. I'm in my element.
Listen, I don't know this one as well, so can you run me through the steps, Sanisha?
And I immediately go on all fours, reaching my body as close as I can to the ground. And I'm, everybody knows to follow as I'm completing this ritual. And as we're all connecting to the earth, feeling the dirt between our paws, our claws sink in. And I start to howl. I'm the pack leader howling, and we're all going to join in together as we reach up on to a arching sitting position, still claws firmly planted into the ground as we all group howl to fill this cairn with energy.
Ow.
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 And this takes like quite several minutes pass as we do this. And it's complete.
And I believe you can also spend Gnosis to charge the cairn as well.
Ooh.
Sure. I can spend some Gnosis.
Can we all throw into that?
I
Yes.
cannot.
Anybody who's participating in the ritual would be able to.
I will sacrifice my 1 Gnosis.
Oh,
on
yeah.
this.
We need a total of 5 for it to be fully replenished.
Okay, I throw one in anyway.
I'll put the remaining 3. Yeah, that's
Good.
fine.
Thank God.
Otherwise, we would have been here a while.
Yeah.
And you feel near the ending of the ritual that after you dumping your spiritual essence into the cairn, that it's kind of raising up in power level. Like it's not like becoming a level 2 cairn or anything like that, but you can feel the charge of the cairn. You feel the electricity in the air, pun intended to the glasswalker. And you feel that it is definitely getting back to where it should be with regards to maintenance.
Good.
I feel like generally, like, since I am a glasswalker, I don't like, I'm mostly connected to like cities and stuff, but I think like moments like this are why my character respects Zanisha so much. She can feel like the beauty of Gaia, and the nature just seems so nice when you're hanging out with your family and doing some moos.
And I make sure to let everybody know this has to be kept up. It can't be left to diminish the way that it was. At least once a month, we have to replenish our cairn. And the more cairns that we have available to us, the better, as a whole society of Garou.
Agreed.
Like, it's important. It's like top of Zanisha's priorities out of character.
I will, when I change back and my phone stops being fur, I will put that in my calendar.
Your phone would have been in your pack.
Yeah, my spider satchel turns into basically like a tarantula fur patch, but it's one of those ones where people are like, I see Jesus in my toast. It's like, it kind of looks like a tarantula if you think about it, I guess.
There's a spider on your butt.
It's my fur. Also my purse, basically.
That's the spot.
Speaking of spiders.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
No.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
10 and Nancy pop up. Clitter, clitter, clitter.
I was ready for it, but hoping not.
And you feel that there is a presence in the Umbra that is nearby.
Well, I fully can't go into the Umber right now, so someone's going to have to fill me in on this one.
I could try again, but I just did it before we did the rite.
You could actually, because you're Garou, someone could actually bring you into the Umbra with them.
Ooh. Can we use water as a reflective surface to go into the Umbra?
Yes, any reflective surface would do.
Which as I say that makes sense, because when is a like Garrow in the woods gonna find a mirror?
Yeah.
In character, I'm like, wait, yeah, that was a dumb thing to think. Are you gonna try to go into the Umbra, Zanisha?
Sure, yeah. I just have a question. I'm not sure how this works. I have 6 Gnosis, but I used 3 of them for the cairn.
Right.
So do I have 3, or does the cairn help me in this? I don't want to spend...
You would have 3 remaining, but you don't actually spend any Gnosis when you're crossing the gauntlet into the Umbra.
Oh, okay, great. So what do I need to roll? I don't even have... Are you saying I don't even have to roll?
Well, you'd have to roll your remaining Gnosis.
Okay.
So the 3 dice, and then it's actually a difficulty of 5. due to the fact that it is on a cairn.
A newly upgraded cairn.
Not really upgraded, replenished.
A new full cairn.
I only had 3 dice, so it was 2 successes.
2 successes? Yeah, that's more than enough. You're able to push yourself through the barrier of the Umbra. I know you're bringing Carla with you.
Yeah. Is there any way I could bring both of them?
Yeah, you would be able to.
Okay, great. Then everyone's coming on this journey.
Hey.
Sorry. Celador Mythica just referred to Kelly's spider pouch as a furse.
Very good.
All right, so you cross the barrier into the Umbra, and you see that things are kind of brighter here. Like it's almost as if it's kind of like you put a different hue on everything. Trees, the green of them is a lot brighter. The smells are more distinct. It is definitely the spirit realm, and it is definitely like it feels like home.
Yeah, I feel so connected to this.
I feel like a kid at Universal.
Tail wags.
So I'm gonna
I
get.
start smoking in the Umbra.
I stare at you.
No, I don't.
Okay, good.
I can't even get my smokes right. My smokes are in my spider fur.
You can get your smokes out if you want. Everything.
You fucking know not to. I would decimate you.
And then the gnosis rating of the cairn goes down.
When we're in your dimension, I'm always in lupus form, so I can't get my smokes.
Perception and alertness for everybody.
Again with the alertness. I really should have gone with that.
You're more knowing, not spotty. Ooh, I got none of those. None successes.
I've got 2 again.
Nice.
What's the difficulty? Wow, I got 4 1s, but 1 10, so I have 1 success regardless. 2 successes if it's at an 8 or higher.
You said 4 1s?
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, those are minuses, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
No!
You got negative.
So you're like,
Fuck.
It took you. It was hard to go in.
yeah. Zanisha is overwhelmed by just feeling of being at home, that you kind of bliss out. You're kind of enjoying.
So fair.
You're enjoying the moment of the new cairn opening and everything, feeling much better about life.
Like one of those dogs when a war vet comes back home and it's all excited.
Oh.
Yes, I love those.
I can hear the
tails
crying.
wagging.
I can hear the crying and then trying to crawl in their lap. I can't.
And you guys are all in lupus form?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would actually
I think isn't Travis in not lupus, the other
I
one.
was in Krinos, actually. Technically.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Also, the
Because I
difficulty.
said that didn't bother me. That
Oh
was-
yeah. Also, perception difficulties were down by 2, so that might.
Still got
We're
none.
fine.
Oh, my ones didn't help me, did they?
Not with the ones. No, the
I
ones.
rolled 2 3s.
The ones crushed everything in that particular roll. So,
Ugh.
I still rolled higher than you because I only had 2.
and Rose, in your Krinos form, your ears kind of go like this, and they're kind of leaning in one direction. You can hear something that kind of sounds like it almost sounds like a baby crying, but that doesn't make any sense.
I hear a baby.
That doesn't make any sense.
I look at you and I'm asking a wolf pup or a human child.
It sounds like a human child. Like it sounds distinctly like a human child cry, right?
It kind of sounds like a mixture of the two.
I don't know. I want to check it out. And I start going that direction without thinking.
Okay.
I'm just like, I'm going to go look for it.
Yeah. Boom. I'm into hunter mode to find it.
I start following. If a wolf could look like it wanted a cigarette, that's how I look.
I think I could find that illustration somewhere.
That right was a long right, so...
Yeah, it took a while.
I'd suggest not Googling that particular thing because you might end up down the well of furry memes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like furries wanting smokes.
I fully admit that I am a furry. I've been down that well, you guys.
Yeah.
I've been on the well and just went,
furries.
Okay.
Yeah, very true.
Who hasn't had sex in Krino's form? Honestly.
Zanisha like looks up at you like, obviously I'm only lupus.
And we're really not supposed to.
Yeah.
All right. So you wander for a bit.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
Eventually, you come across kind of a clearing. And in this clearing, you notice kind of like a spiritual essence, kind of spirits that are nearby. For Zanisha, I believe you would have the most in occult.
I would.
You will do a occult and a perception.
That's an amazing roll for me. That is 5 plus 4.
Ooh, wait, 5 plus 4?
Because I have my perception, eyes in the back of my head specialty.
Plus you're in lupus, so these are all difficulty 4.
Yeah, -2 difficulty.
Sorry, I had to take a while to pick up all my dice.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, so heavy.
My apologies.
Big roll problems.
You know how it is.
My dice.
Oh man, yeah. Sorry. Kelly's dice. They're very gracious in lending them to me. 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 10. So that's 6 plus just a 6.
You definitely recognize that these are kind of wraiths, and you're not sure why they would be in the near Umbra when they're usually in the dark Umbra.
Oh. Can you give me a bit of a background on wraiths? When I hear wraith, I just think of Bing Bong from Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Wraiths are the restless dead. They are kind of like if somebody dies tragically, if somebody dies with unfinished business, they would end up in the Deadlands.
They should be further away from us, not as connected on this plane.
Kind of. The Shadowlands are basically like the Umbra itself are all kind of layered. Like the Deadlands kind of exist on the same kind of ethereal plane as the Umbra does.
Right.
But it's like, it's kind of a layer, like, and then there's the physical world and like the different Umbra portions.
Okay.
Do you think there's something? I assume you relay this. That it's weird that
I'm
they're
telling
here?
everybody as I see this.
Do you think there's something pushing them up or pulling them up?
I don't know. I'm questioning, should I engage them in conversation? Is there a way to communicate with them?
You can try.
Do you want me to try?
What would is it more occult knowledge or is it more like charisma knowledge?
Are you trying to convince them to do something, or are you trying to?
I'm just trying to connect and see what feeling I get.
Do they understand words and thoughts?
In general, Wraith would.
I can, if you wish, I can try to communicate with them.
Sure, go for it.
As some sort of soothsayer. I'm going to approach. I guess I can't talk in lupus form, right?
Not to anything that a human would recognize.
Then I'm going to go all the way from lupus to Hamid as I walk towards them.
Woo.
And I walk up and because I'm a little out of my element, I'll be like, spirits, what brings you to this realm?
And there doesn't seem to be any response. They're basically in a circle around something that's in the center.
Can I walk up to them? Do they respond if I get too close to them?
No, they don't. Can
I see what they're circling around?
If you look in between some of them, they are encircled around kind of a stone altar, and there is a baby on the altar.
I have a question. When it comes to spirits, are there evil spirits? Or are they all somewhat like positive?
All the spirits for wraiths, all the wraiths are kind of like humans, really, where it's like there could be some that are good, there could be some that are not so good.
Yeah, the reason I'm asking as a player is I have a spirit tracer fetish. So I'm wondering, like, I'm trying to see, are they trying to do something that would call a negative spirit here? Because if so, I'd be able to track it.
The spirit tracer would only really work for spirits that are they would be like pack totems and stuff like that.
Okay.
Kind of like spirits of squirrels and that sort of thing. Like it wouldn't
like nature or whatever, not like this.
It wouldn't actually work for ghosts.
Can I do some sort of occult roll now that we're here to see if I can further decipher what they're trying to do? Like, is this child in danger sort of thing?
You can try, I suppose.
Or does Travis, do you have anything you want to do? Sorry, I kind of skipped over you.
Rose.
What are you doing?
Well, I can see the thing too, correct?
Yeah.
Not much. Honestly, I don't think there's really much that Travis can do with the stuff that I have for him currently. I'm gonna leave it to the ones who are like big. So like at this point he has support if they're gonna ask him to do anything.
All right.
Does the baby look deformed at all?
Has it got little wolf ears and a wolf nose?
It does, actually.
Does it look like a Métis or whatever?
It actually has a unicorn horn in the middle of its forehead.
Oh. So it's a unicorn?
It's a ponycorn.
I turned to Zanisha. I'm like, unicorn?
Would I know anything about this, Steve?
Wits, actually, intelligence and occult. Let's go with that.
I need one. This is too much.
Is this Garou lore?
You need a unicorn? Like,
is this Garou lore?
This would be Garou lore, yes.
I am specializing in that.
You are specializing in that.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
6.
6. Okay. 6 successes?
Yeah.
You kind of peer closer. You can't quite make it out at this distance, but that is definitely a unicorn horn, and that is definitely a Garou Métis.
Oh man, it got deformed to have a unicorn horn? That's unfortunate, but kind of cool.
But it looks as if it's can I perceive that it's in danger?
You can't quite tell. Like, you don't know what the wraiths are doing. You just know that they're circling this particular baby for some reason.
Well, they're not responding to us, but the fact that wraiths are in this part of the Umbra is
weird. Yeah,
is unnatural. But this Métis is also unnatural. So which one would I care the most about is the thing.
The Garou, for sure.
I mean, whose Garou it is another question. Because obviously someone's been doing something wrong and then abandoned this child rather than taking the necessary steps to ensure that it reaches maturity.
Could be maybe these wraiths are protecting it and watching over it.
Yeah, maybe someone left the wraiths here.
Or left the baby here.
Yeah. This could be potentially that the wraiths are their way of protecting this baby until it reaches maturity. Maybe existing in the Umbra is the parents' idea of keeping it out of the public eye until it can turn into a Hamid.
Do you have a high perception?
No, I have high intelligence. I could potentially think about this, but my intelligence is more of a practical human world one. Is there anything else around? Like, does this just seem like a special area that they are doing this in?
There doesn't really seem to be anybody else around. But now that you mention it, perception awareness.
Oh no.
Or alertness.
It's taken too long.
Sorry, alertness.
The streak continues. 2.
I got a 7, but then a 1. So I got 0.
0.
5 successes.
Alrighty. Travis is kind of like, I don't know what you're seeing. Could be something there. I don't know.
I smell something.
Clara is basically kind of more looking at the wraiths and trying to figure out what's going on there. Carla. There was an L, an A, an R, a C.
Yeah, they were mostly all the letters.
You're pretty close.
I was close. And Zanisha, you are the only one who kind of focuses in on it. On the other side of the circle of wraiths, you can see movement.
Is it like a figure I'm seeing?
Kind of. Like it is a large-ish, kind of humanoid-ish figure.
I refer that to the group. Zanisha's hesitating because I don't know if I want to interrupt the process that's happening, because I know how bad it can be if you disrupt a rite when it's something that is positive. Well, no matter what, it's bad to disrupt a rite. But I'm hoping that something positive is taking place, like a protection rite or something. But I just don't know, so I'm hesitant.
Do you let us know that you saw something?
Yeah.
I shout out at the figure, is this yours?
There's no response.
Hey, can we touch the wraiths?
If you want to.
I would like to attempt to.
Okay.
Just like see if like their fabric is corporal, like, you know, in corporal form.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm not gonna like trip one just randomly.
Punch him in the back of the head.
I just want to see if my hand does make contact with fabric at the very least. They'll know I'm there, but if they don't seem to be able to hear us. Can they see us? Can we touch this?
Get Carla on all fours behind one of them and push him over. You reach out to touch one of the wraiths, and as your hand basically goes close to them to touch, it disappears, and so do all of them, like in a big ring kind of around them.
I rush to the baby.
I yell at Travis, what did you do?
I made it stop.
We don't know if that was good yet.
I'm just like, pause out.
This could have been a trap.
Is the baby still there?
Yeah, the baby is still there. And as you go barreling in, the creature that is on the other side of the clearing walks into basically a spot where you can actually see them, and it is a very, very large human.
Oh.
With he's got kind of scraggly hair, beard, like basically Grizzly Adams type beard. Just animal fur clothing, like old leathers. Like it looks like he's been there forever.
And
I'm sorry.
In the Umbra. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Travis?
I'm sorry.
Do you speak?
Hey.
And he just keeps walking towards where the baby is.
Is Zanisha grabbing it?
Yeah, I'm going to pick up. I'm assuming it's swaddled.
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. I'm gonna grab it with my teeth at like the juncture where all the materials meet in the swaddle and like start barreling away.
That's going to require a dex roll.
Yeah. I'm not afraid. Spoilers, I'm afraid.
Dex and athletics.
I don't have athletics. I wasted my oh wait, what was the roll that I got with my ancestors? That was strength, wasn't it?
Yeah, you put that on brawl.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. This doesn't help me at
Attack
all.
the baby.
No.
Bite the back of its pants.
Would survival help me?
No.
All right, I'm rolling 2 dice, folks.
If you built the baby a lean-to, it might.
Yeah, well, if you basically were dealing with a wolf cub, survival would definitely probably help. But how many
Could have gotten Travis to pick it up.
1 success.
One
I only had
success.
2 dice.
That baby's bouncing around a little bit, but eventually you do get enough of kind of a purchase on it that you can put your jaws gently around it so that it doesn't hurt the baby. The baby was crying anyway, so you don't really know.
Okay, so I'm kind of carrying it instead of like from the clothes like I wanted to. It's like a Subway sandwich in my mouth.
Yeah, like
Why
yeah,
don't
you
you-
got like a sideways Subway sandwich.
Bite onto its
right.
horn. It's like a handle.
Great.
Here,
Yeah, I'm
here,
like
give it to me.
barreling away, trying to keep it as steady as it can.
Oh,
Just
man.
bring it to me. I have hands.
Oh yeah,
Celador,
that's true. Great.
Celador just mentioned in the chat, a dingo stole my baby.
I keep like
Accurate. Very accurate.
I'm gonna keep addressing this person, asking if it can. Do you speak? And trying to get it to reply to me.
Well, eventually the just gigantic human being, like you would swear this guy's about 7.5 feet tall. Like he is
Wow.
large.
I puff up a little bit.
He
High
comes
five. It still puffs up.
he comes walking in and he stops by the altar in the middle and he looks down. The baby's gone.
Was it yours?
They
No.
can't see us.
What did you want with it?
I was protecting it.
From
The black spiral dancers.
people keep saying that today, and I'm believing them less and less. I don't see any black spiral dancers around here.
Because I was protecting the baby.
Whose baby is it?
It is a white howler.
The parent or the child?
Intelligence in a cult, everybody.
Whee!
That's a 3.
Oh,
I got a lot of occult, so I'm okay.
This would
Is
actually
this Garou lore?
This is Garou lore.
Yeah.
One
Oh,
dice.
Kelly looks
one success.
excited. Success.
Is Kelly excited?
Definitely. I got 7 successes, but what did you get, Kelly?
My 2 successes, or my 2 dice turned into 5 successes.
Nice.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Rose?
I got 1 dice and 1 success. Yeah.
So how many successes, Shar, again?
7.
7. White howlers are what the black spiral dancers used to be before they were corrupted by the worm.
Right.
And Kelly, your character would also know that on your 5 successes. Rose,
It's a baby.
it's a baby.
It's a baby wolf with a horn.
Do I
It's
know
a baby
what
unicorn wolf.
what gets them corrupted? Do they have to have contact with the worm?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
You do know that black spiral dancers generally nowadays, after several hundred years of them being corrupted by the worm, they would pretty much automatically be born as black spiral dancers and be corrupted from pretty much the get-go.
Okay.
Occasionally, you've heard rumors that they've been born, that a white howler baby has been born, but usually the black spiral dancers are around to corrupt the baby from that point on.
Does our larger pack of like the other packs, like when we all meet up, are there elders that are more knowledgeable than I am?
Like other elders, basically.
Great. Then I'm just gonna like fuck off with this big human man. I don't give a shit about him. I'm taking this to the elders. They'll know what to do.
Sure, let me carry it.
Yeah. So I drop it off in Travis's hands, and I speak to everyone. We're leaving.
Is he okay with it? Am I referring to the ghost?
No.
Is he trying to stop us? I was going to figure out.
Well, I drop it off in Travis's hands. I'm not going to put words in Carla's mouth. So I'm going to look to Carla to finish this conversation.
I mean, you're allowed to. If you want to rush off, I'm inclined to do that. But I want to know why he didn't stop us, if the wraiths were with him, and why there's a white howler to begin with, and whose it is. You've still not answered my question about whose this is.
Like, why are you protecting this from corruption? Why this baby?
Why is there a new one?
Why am I protecting something from corruption that needs protection from corruption? I don't understand the question.
Then focus on me. Whose is this?
It is a white howler.
Whose does it belong to? That's what I want as a player. That's what I'm saying.
And
I can't say it.
As Carla gestured to the trees, did it grow?
It will grow, given enough sustenance.
Then answer my next question. Were those wraiths yours?
They were part of my protection, yes.
Why didn't you stop us? I called out to you and you were silent.
You did not need stopping.
Were we supposed to get it?
You are the protectors.
Yay!
And what'll happen to you?
I will go back to sleep.
Does he have a name? Or she? Or they?
Well,
Both.
you were just asking that. You were just asking that in general, so he doesn't think that you were actually talking to him.
Both you and the baby, are there names for you?
The baby does not have a name.
Calm down.
I give a look. I assume that this person can understand what my meaning when I say, how can we call to you if we need your assistance?
You opened the cairn, did you not?
Yes. Yeah. I bow my head.
I will be nearby.
Great. All right. And then I'm just going to say we're heading to the elders.
All right.
How quickly are you leaving the clearing?
Almost immediately after Zanisha sa's that we should.
Yeah.
And if Zanisha's going to hightail it out of here, I'm right behind her.
I mean, like by walking speed.
Oh, well, Travis is carrying the bairn or the baby. I've been watching a lot of Outlander.
Where's the bairn? Wee bairn.
So at a speed,
I think we just found the baby's name.
Bairn? That's
Bairn.
I'm okay with that.
That's pretty cool. But
Or
yeah,
Baron.
as fast as can be without the baby being like, we want to take care of the child. So the fastest speed we can go as a pack together without jostling the baby too much.
Are you leading the way?
Close.
Is Zanisha leading the way?
Yeah, I'll lead the way and have them flanking me on either side.
All right. So as soon as you hit the edge of the clearing, you basically run into an invisible barrier at full tilt and take 2 points of damage. You just
Did you know about this?
and then you're like fall kind of on your ass, like dazed.
Fuck.
I smack Travis in the back of the head if he's laughing.
No, this is Rose laughing because
I'm trying to be badass, Char says.
I turn back to the Goliath and I'm like, what is this?
It is a barrier.
Whose?
Mine.
So we're the protectors. Are we trapped here now, is what you're saying?
No,
maybe
I
if we
just
left
done
the
it.
baby.
I did not take it down. And he closes his eyes and you see like kind of a shimmering, like a blue shimmering around the outside of the clearing, and think it possibly has gone down.
I lean against it, or where it was, a little bit.
Just give me a straight dex roll.
Not great. That's a dice. That's just the one. That's a 5.
You lean where it should be, and you kind of like you're
Fall
trying
through.
to keep yourself on your feet, but you do not. It is not gracious.
I get up, dust myself up, and I bow at the Goliath person.
But there's definitely no barrier there anymore.
Good.
To the elders.
Fix my hair a little bit.
Oh yeah. And as we start to run, because I'm assuming the barrier is down, I'll use my Call of the Wild to alert the elders that we're coming with an important package.
Nice.
And I won't give too much information in the howl, just important package.
You actually know via your gear knowledge that if you could open a moon bridge from your cairn to the great cairn.
Yeah,
very easily.
I don't have that right. So I'm
yeah.
not.
It's gonna take a while then.
So I don't know. Does anyone else in our pack have it?
I don't believe so.
I can make, out of character, because this would be a disrespectful thing to say, I can make a moon bridge. It's called a car. I can teleport us in mere hours from this cairn to the great cairn.
You can make the vroom vroom meet meet.
Yeah. So I guess, are there spots in here that the gauntlet is thinner that we can get closer? But I guess we'd want to get back into the SUV so we can drive back to Stanley Park. So back to where we came in, then pop out, then back to the SUV, and then drive to Stanley Park.
But my howl, yo, it's so strong. They can hear it.
They will definitely know. And we're going to hit a little bit of fast forward on that. And you basically are out of the SUV at Stanley Park, and you are going, I'm guessing, to where you would know like Magni and others would be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still want us to like be in our tight formation as we approach, and I'll head into the main area, searching for the elders. Do I see them right away?
Yeah, you definitely. You would see the right master that was introduced to you, the guy who basically fell off the Irish truck, and Magni is standing kind of beside him as they had heard your howl.
Great. Then I'll deposit Bairn.
Blap.
Not me. Travis would. Sorry.
I've gone back into human form because I figure maybe my my other form that I was in might scare it a little bit. And that might be the reason why I was probably crying a little bit. So I went back to something nicer, a little bit more nicer and like human. So yeah, I go over and I'm just like, I want to put it on the ground. It's wet. So
and what do you do like for the howl? What was the message relayed?
That we were returning with an important package. And I tried to be vague specifically because I don't know who was listening.
Yeah, it's kind of within earshot of Black Spiral Dancers.
Yeah.
So you put down the Bairn, and Magni is looking at you like,
don't worry, you're not the father.
Do you want? I mean, we don't know. Do you want me to speak to him, Zanisha?
Yeah.
Good news. I'm in Hamid form. What's the name of that place again? The Deer Lake
Umbra.
Park cairn secure, and Zanisha has led us through a rite to refill it. So it will need protection because Black Spiral Dancers were very interested in it.
I think this was why.
Yeah. Less good news. We found this Métis in the Umbra being guarded by wraiths and a Goliath of a man.
I look to make sure that you mention the men saying that we were the protectors.
We are now the protectors of this baby now.
What did the man look like?
8 feet tall, if a foot.
Grizzly Adams.
Yeah.
Covered with furs.
Animal skin clothes, large beard.
And this is extremely rare for everybody who has seen Magni in the past. He is like legit taken aback. Like,
have you heard of this man?
I thought he was dead.
He mentioned going back to sleep.
Yeah.
And that he would always be nearby if we needed him.
That's generally what they do. Do not fuck with that man.
We had no intention of doing so.
Well, I mean, we were trying to leave. Never mind.
And the Rite Master, he's like, how did you find him? Well, what are you talking about?
Him or him?
The child or the Goliath?
The large man.
Luck, to be honest.
I heard it. I heard the baby.
That is a Grawl.
Grawl.
That is a werebear.
Ooh, hot.
They're supposed to. They're supposed
I look
to
over
be
to you. My line.
They're supposed to be extinct.
Hmm. Why would they be protecting a Garou?
Depends on the Garou. What tribe is this baby?
Unicorn?
Rose does not remember the name.
Were we told?
Yes.
We were.
Oh, it was thing that
gets
because they're asking. It was because he's specifically asking. I'm going to be upfront, and I kind of get a little bit dour. He claims that it's a white howler.
Oh, right.
Thank you. That's what it was. I knew it was white something.
And yeah, he's just speechless. And Magni is like, "You're kidding, right?
Wish we were."
This is a white howler?
Evidently. And a Matisse white howler to boot.
It was really cute.
What should we do with it? Zanisha wanted to come to you, the elders, for guidance.
I don't know what we do with it. This is extremely rare. I don't know if we should just kill it or if we should protect it.
I have some more information that might help you make a decision. Ultimately, it's your decision, but... And I turned to Zanisha, who was very intent. I can provide safety to this child, and I have means to thicken the gauntlet in our hideout.
Yeah, I sit very stoically, as in we will take on the charge if we must.
I can make a place that is more protected from the worm and its corruption and take on this child who didn't ask for this. So But ultimately, it's up to the decision of the elders.
And I bow my head.
I look a little sadly at the baby as I'm just like, hand on its chest and it's just sleeping.
You realize what this means, right?
Do I? do I realize what this means?
We're not going to sleep ever again, are we?
This means that the Black Spiral Dancers are going to be probably hunting you. Very, very specifically. The last time I heard of one of these happening was, and he looks over to the Right Master, and the Right Master is like 50 years ago. 50 years ago. And 50 years ago, the pack that was trying to protect one of these died horrifically.
Well, I mean, if the rest of my pack is under the same, has the same idea, I have the resources to put up a defense that can protect against the Black Spiral Dancers on this realm. Zanisha's got 1 foot in the Umbra on any good day. I think that we can do it. I'm confident that our pack can take on this this burden if it is our right to.
Me too.
And of course, we would look to you for any aid if certain situations come up that are out of our control.
I don't like it, but it's yours. The second that thing even possibly shows a hint of corruption, you're to kill it.
I spent 1 willpower to make just my normal human teeth kind of like emit Gaia's energy. Just to show him that I'll take his word.
Just yellow teeth.
Just like really, like you described the Umbra, just like very vibrant, like unnaturally natural.
He's seen it before, so yeah.
And I know that you don't like me, but I think with Zanisha, this child will have a connection to Gaia.
No, don't take any offense to that. I don't like anyone in your tribe.
Oh.
My hackles go up.
I get a little...
I appreciate the candor.
I don't particularly like any peaceniks either. But this child is your responsibility.
So we've decided to name it Bairn.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now the problem here, and I'm like turning to you mostly, is that my last name is Bell. So if we go with Bairn, this thing's name will be Bairn Bell.
Maybe.
I think on an IP level, we're not allowed to call it BB.
Baby.
Baby. This obviously doesn't concern you, Magni. I
This is clearly just us at this point.
I'm gonna howl for Ellie to meet us at Carla's home.
Helly,
And I say that we
Ellie,
should head there.
Ellie probably already would have been there and had come up with you when you presented the baby, and
awesome.
been just as shocked as everybody else when you're dropping all these lore bombs.
I'm also going to tell Magni that I have a crew that's going to cordon off the park, the Deer Lake Park, just so that like mortals don't go there. If he wanted to send a crew to secure the cairn's gnosis level.
I will be sending another pack, but we're kind of stretched a little thin.
Do you want us to do that? And I turn to Zanisha. It's quite a lot. I don't know if we have the bandwidth, but we can try.
Yes, I do.
All right, baby Cairn cougar. Oh yeah. There's gonna be another cougar attack at the at Deer Lake Park, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you've been kind of sparse on details. What happened?
Oh, ran into some mages. Took care of them. We ran into... Oh, I don't know if he's going to like this. We ran into Controls the Shadows.
God Lord.
How does he respond to that?
What does he want?
Give us a hand.
Yeah.
We were kind of outnumbered and wounded.
Zarina Zanisha called for aid, and his pack showed up. So as far as we know, he was just there at the right time. But
helped you out against what?
Some black spiral dancers. Jets. It's been a night. It was as you expected, I think.
A very tough battle.
Well, I'm kind of surprised none of you seem to have been knifed in the back.
I mean, it's not like he didn't try.
Did he actually try to kill you?
No.
We thought he was going to. Yeah, he's not great. But he helped us, and I think that's all we can give him tonight, is that he helped us when we needed him.
Wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. I could throw him pretty fucking far.
I don't say it, but I'm just like, bet you could.
In my head, I'm thinking, well, I don't really trust you that much either. So, but I don't say it.
That'd be pretty accurate. So you're going to go from this point to your condo with the baby?
Yeah.
With the baby with the unicorn horns sticking out of its head?
What are we going to do about that?
What month is it?
August.
Nice. Why do you ask?
Well, it feels Halloween.
He really likes unicorns.
Can I put the baby in my spider satchel for a moment as we walk into the building?
If you want.
How
Just hold the baby.
How pronounced is the unicorn horn?
It's pretty pronounced.
Okay.
Okay, we're just going to go through the back.
It's about, on the baby, it's about yay long.
Okay, so it can be
but
like...
the baby's head is only about yay big.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to just be like... It's a little thing over there. You know, it's the swaddling blanket, basically. Just
as a storyteller, I'm not suggesting getting a covered baby bonnet, whatever thing, stroller.
Just a little.
But that's what I'm suggesting.
I mean, I don't plan on letting this thing out for a while.
Not until the horn goes away.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say...
The horn's not going to go away.
It might. Steve, shut up.
I didn't say anything. My head just happened to move.
We need a way to transport it. We can't just... It can't stay home alone.
We'll figure something out. Lucas owes me some more favors. He can babysit.
Yeah.
Great. I can meet and have a crush on Lucas. Perfect. Okay. Get ready for that, Steve.
We're going to go through like the back parking, like pretty covered parkade.
Par for the course, really. So you go into the parkade?
Yeah, and take the elevator from there. So we don't have to go through like the front security.
And on that point, I'd say it's time to cut this particular one off.
Woo.
We had a baby.
Oh my God.
I'm exhausted.
I'm excited to tell Haley.
I'm very excited to tell Haley. I'm not sure how she's going to take it, but she might really love it.
Just message her in chat. Haley, we had a baby.
Yeah. I'm not sure that would go over too well. And just a vague chat message. Hey, Haley, we had a baby.
I'll do it. I volunteer as tribute.
So, this being the end of this particular episode, we're going to be back for probably 2 more episodes as the werewolves.
As the werewolf flies.
Yes. Not next week, but the week after, I will be doing another Sabbat charity thing. So we'll be doing that on this particular channel for that.
Nice. Awesome.
So it'll be werewolf, Sabbat, werewolf, then vampires.
Then some vampires.
Then the
I'm excited
vampires.
to play Insomnia again.
And I'm going to get everybody to extraduce yourselves to see where all your stuff is. Let's go with Shar first.
Hey, I'm Shar. You can find me on social media at Charlene Bayer. I have a horror movie podcast. It's queer feminist, and we have a lot of vampire royalty coming onto the show this season, which starts on August 3rd. You can find us on all podcatchers, Spotify, iTunes, you name it. It's called Drinking and Screaming. So look us up. Get ready for it.
I'm Kelly. I'm also on that thing. You can follow me on Twitter at TheMindRight. And I also run a YouTube channel called Super Hopped Up. That is a gaming Let's Play channel. And we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which means I could start making some YouTube money.
Woo!
1 cent a month. Here we come. So go subscribe and help me get 1 more cent every month.
Rose.
And I am Rose. You can find me on Twitter because I want more of a following on there at Danny L. Ginger. It's an old name from a longer time ago. Otherwise, on my Instagram and my TikTok. Yes, I'm on TikTok. At Rose Bulbasaur. And I also have a podcast as well. It is called Trash Talking Tales. No relation to my character that I usually play on Vampire the Masquerade Trash Panda. But it is the podcast that demystifies myths, fact checks fables, and sheds light on well-known stories. And I'm going to be doing a new episode in the next couple of days.
So, Rose,
Yeah.
Shar actually beat you to the punch in our group chat.
Dang it!
Shar said at Haley, we had a baby. And then Haley put, what? Like collectively?
Yeah. Also,
So-
my favorite prop that
Yes.
Shar has ever gotten is this cigarette that kind of looks like it's lit.
Yeah, I was going to go and buy one of those for like storytelling stuff before everything shut down due to the COVID, because they have them at Party City, which is shut down.
Just start vaping, my dude.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
No.
sorry, there's a lot of
Alrighty.
things wrong with that sentence.
So, everybody, we are going to be heading out for the evening. Have a good night. Thanks for coming, everybody. And we are going to try to raid somebody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Buddy.
I need to switch scenes with the buddy.
Bye.